ತರಗತಿಯ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, 6ನೆಯ ತರಗತಿಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಠದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಉತ್ತರಗಳ ಲಿಂಕನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಪೋಯಮ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ 8 ದ ಆ್ಯಂಟ್ ದ ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಉತ್ತರಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಸಮರಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಸಾಗೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. Come, let us talk about this poem now. Discuss with your partner the points raised in. What did the cricket do when the weather was good? When the weather was good, the cricket spent the time in singing throughout the day. Instead, it should have preserved food for winter. What was it unhappy about? When winter came, the cricket cupboard was empty. It had nothing to eat. It was unhappy about this. Is that the reason why the poet calls it silly young cricket? The cricket did not know how to keep himself alive. How did he express this feeling? Oh, what will become of me? There was no food anywhere, not a crumb to be found. Oh, the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. The cricket did not have the courage to go to the ant at first. When did he make bold to do this? Starvation and famine made him bold to go to the ant in the rain and cold weather. We write the long sentence in the second standard as four simple sentences. Use the active voice in your first sentence. There were no crumbs. The ground was no covered. The answer is there were no crumbs. The ground was snow covered. Not even a flower was seen. There were no leaves on the tree. Next, question number 5th G. Cricket did not want to dead for food. The cricket did not want to beg for food. True. The ant was surprised at the cricket's request. Not true. The cricket led to the ant. Not true. What advice was given by the ant? Could the cricket dance in the cold winter? The ant advised the cricket to dance away the winter. The cricket could not dance in the winter. What do you think the cricket did in the winter? The cricket could have died of starvation and biting cold in the winter. Writing. Who do the words and some have to refers to. Write in 6 or 8 sentences the moral of the poem teaches us. Some have 4 legs and some have 2 legs. These words refer to human beings. The moral is that we should not be lazy and we should save money and food for our future. Never think of borrowing and always help ourselves. Read the following passage aloud to your partner. Tell him or what words go in your blanks. What do animals do when they are hungry? The carnivorous animals hunt for food. The herbivorous animals move from place to place in search of grass and plants and store food for winter. In stories, animals do many things to get their food. They grab, steal, beg, cheat, tell lies. In this poem, cricket did not do any of these things. It did something unusual. Let us use what we like in this poem. What the ant? The ant is the cricket's friend. It taught him a lesson. The word free. The ant makes a joke on the cricket's word sang. You sang, sir, you say. Go then, says the ants, and dance the winter away. Summary of the poem. The given poem, The Ant and the Cricket, he is an adoption from Aesop's Fables. A fable is a story. Here, the given poem, The Ant and the Cricket, it is an adoption from Aesop's Fables. A fable is a story, often with animals as a characters, that conveys a moral. The poem is about a silly cricket and an ant. The cricket was accustomed to sing and enjoy all through the summer and spring season. He did not plan anything for the future. When winter arrives, the cricket began to complain when he found the cupboard at his house empty. She could not find even crumb to eat as the ground was covered with snow. There was not a flower or a leaf on the tree. Driven by starvation, famine, and cold, he decides to go to a miserly and to borrow some food and to seek shelter for the winter. He could repay whatever she had borrowed from the ant. Otherwise, he would die of starvation and cold. When he asked the ant for some food and shelter, the miserly and cleverly said that it is indeed his servant and friend, but I never borrow nor lend. They are hard-working and save for the future. The ant then questions the cricket why he did not say anything when the weather was warm. The cricket replies that he did not say anything because his heart was cheerful during the warm weather. He included in dancing and singing day and night because the weather was beautiful and gay. Hearing the cricket reply, the ant quickly lifted his wicket door and lets the cricket out of the door, asking it to dance the winter way. Aesop warns us not to think of the fable as a fictitious story because he is sure it is a true story. He says that the moral of the fable not only apply to the cricket, which has four legs, but also to human beings who have two legs. Hence, we should not ignore our future and save for it instead of whiling our time wastefully. ಸೊ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಯವರೆಗೆ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಚಾನಲ್ ಆಗಿರುವ ABG ಸ್ಪೋಕನ್ ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ಗೆ ನೀವಿನ್ನೂ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಆಗಿ. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆದರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.